Ooh. An observatory, a crystal, a diary?
This looks like some kind of diary or log of some kind. Unlike almost everything in this room, it looks new. Whoa! That seemed to make a lot of things happen at once. Alright, let's see now. October 13th.
It's so hard to get accustomed to the sickening stench of this dreadful fishing town, but apparently it's important to him that we establish our base here, so we just take it. Decorating coming along nicely. No end to the work.
A lot of long and boring entries follow. Seems like some kind of complicated records. Let me skip ahead a bit. Let's see. July 6th.
We're all accustomed to the stench. It's probably imbued in everyone by now. Summoned the Haunter, and he came in a flickering form of a tall, swarthy man with skin made of ebony. Ignored my words and asked for the book, then disappeared upon my answer. We must find it, no matter what.
July 13th.
His incomplete form is frustrating. Must find the book. We must find it. That idiot Bright left the hatch open, and Lumen snuck up here into the summoning chamber to try to get the Haunter's mark. What did the fool think would happen? We don't even bother storing their ashes in the urn anymore. Just leave them there as a reminder to anyone stupid enough to try that again.
Oh.
August 6th.
Sister Halo's matchstick hobby proved to come in handy. Praise the Haunter! I could scarcely believe my senses when at last she finalized the structure and Brothers Bright and Gleam dropped the cannonball on it. Not only did it not destroy what she built, but it lodged itself in the circular space above the stone and is exerting such pressure on the lattice work that you can take a shovel to it and it won't cave in. It's good to have some smart people join the ranks for a change. Only she and I know how to breach it and get to the stone, so that should at least keep our numbers from dropping.
August 7th.
Private investigator making waves in Darkham looking for leads on the book. Might be a dark blessing in disguise. We just stay on his tail and track him to see if he digs up any leads.
The book? The Necronomicon? Is that me they're talking about? August 13th.
Rejoicing! It's very possible that the hostess's fetch dog has sniffed out the book. Time to retire him and go for the prize ourselves.
Hostess. Why did that sound familiar? Anyway, that crazily angled stone. I wanted it. If only to get back at these star-obsessed maniacs.
Right, but they said that anyone who attempted to take it turned
Hence
to ash.
the cloth.
But that the cannonball is exerting a lot of pressure on the shining trapezohedron. First weathered book.
It's the first book in a row. An arcane symbol adorns its cover. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this. I've opened it at its bookmark. The stone from the stars is a window on all time and space. It is within it that the Haunter sleeps while the yellow sun reigns, and it is from its circular gate that the Haunter's incomplete form rises when the words are spoken. Nor shall he ever rise in his true form until the forbidden book be by his side. No end to the work.
So they need the Necronomicon to have his full form. Okay.
It's the second book in a row. There's some kind of symbol on its cover, and that's about it. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this. I've opened it at its bookmark. It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of the Hunter. But none should do it unless prepared to face his cold black flames and turn to ashes and dust. No living soul can know whom the Haunter chooses to mark and grant vision beyond time and place. No end to the work. It's the third book in a row. The cover consists entirely of a weird symbol. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like...
He's repeating that. Alright, let's see. What does this one say?
I've opened it at its
Oh.
bookmark. For the butcher is the end of all, and the followers of him who lingers in the night's threshold must keep the slaying one from ever setting eye, or laying hand upon the book. The butcher brings but... The rest is unreadable. The butcher? Huh. That's new.
Whoa!
Yeah, I noticed that with each book we opened, you see these 3 lights.
Oh yeah.
If I were to close
The
this
butcher
one,
is the butcher
Oh.
bring the rest.
never mind. I don't think I can close it now.
It's the
Nope.
But each of these were red, and as I opened the books, they went green. An urn. Is that where all the ashes are stored?
The inscription above it says, "Here lie in ashes all brothers and sisters foolish enough to think that the stone from the stars chose them to be marked by the Haunter."
Can I... Let's see.
I have no use for former cultists, in ash form or not. If the inscription is to be believed, those are human remains in there.
Alright.
I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezohedron. Creepy thing. Unusual markings adorned all sides of it.
Should probably see what's inside the lens.
Looks to be quite powerful. It's a magnifying lens, the convex type. An immense rusty telescope hanging intimidatingly overhead. Its most interesting feature, a big convex magnifying lens. I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands.
Oh. Well then. What do you mean by bare hands?
I'll need to take a closer look first. I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands.
Oh, so he can't touch the telescope?
I don't think so.
Fortunate. Oh no, there's telescope and then there's the lens. Way. Be gone. Lens.
I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands.
We need something else then.
A pretty martial-looking cannonball suspended somehow above that glowing rock by some order of matchstick engineering genius.
Oh, right, because those are the matchsticks.
Those
Correct?
are just matchsticks held together entirely by tension.
Mhm.
That doesn't.
It's
That's
probably
confusing.
there as an extra deterrent to anyone wanting to snatch that purple thing below. It looks really heavy. Like, really heavy.
Intense beam of light.
These dummies tried their best to tar the windows up, but an intense orange light symbolically shines through. It bathes the crazy matchstick structure in a warm glow that strikingly contrasts with the whole starry death cult thing. Dust motes in the light and everything. Nice. Yeah, I know I don't get enough vitamin D, but this is not the time or place.
Yep. Ooh, there's a drawer.
There's a drawer underneath this urn thing. It doesn't look like it has a lock or anything. Inside the dusty drawer, there was one solitary rusty spoon. Unwritten private investigator wisdom says you never know when you could use a rusty spoon.
Well then, a rusty spoon.
That's some kind of occult scratch. Looks to symbolize that shine rock on the pedestal. It's making me a little uneasy if I'm being honest. It's just a drawing. Eerie, but a drawing.
Now there seems to be a face on this altar.
It looked as though it had been subject to intense high temperature conditions more than once. I shuddered at the thought of it being sacrificial. Fine dust surrounded it on all sides, gently blown to and fro by the draft coming from the open hatch. No idea how they got it up here, but I'm not budging it. That much is obvious. It's a strange, self-illuminating weirdly angled rock thing.
That's lattice work and everything. We've seen the tar stains on the walls too.
Looks like these cuckoo birds tried to tar up the windows and failed miserably. Why not just buy some shutters or... what am I saying? They're completely bonkers. I've played with tar enough for today.
So, spoon lens?
That's what I was thinking, just to try to pry it out.
I carefully place the spoon in between the lens and the metal covering and... voila! The lens was now mine.
Lens matchsticks? Or lens light?
Lens light to light it on fire.
Oh, wait, no. Clean the...
Oh, it's filthy. Let's clean it. Well, we don't even have a piece of fabric anymore, but let's use it on the intense beam of light. Woo!
Oh,
That
grab
was
the
a
cannonball. Grab the cannonball.
I'm gonna grab it. I'll look at
I
it
think
first.
I can pick it up now.
How even? Okay, then go downstairs. Alternatively, touch the rock.
No!
Touch the rock.
We'll be marked or killed.
Touch the rock.
We'll be marked or killed. Let's get that starry standard.
Alright, I am now 1 cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens. That was a first. And a last.
Alright, worth the wait. We got the flagpole.
It's the former standard. Now it's just a flagpole. It looks really useful.
But it's the only thing now. Where did the cannonball go?
Cannonball rolled away. I
it
was
did.
curious about the standard.
Yeah, because
Like
then
the
we
cloth.
Are we going to be able to use the flagpole there?
Wait, press space.
Hmm?
Yeah. Oh, weird.
Yeah, it rolled away.
Alright,
It
go
was
up.
used. I don't like the idea of touching it. Usually someone in these Cthulhu games gets cursed. But we just turned to ash.
Its placement and the highly original security system tell me that this dingus must be of some critical importance to these starry knowledge Jamooks. It could be red, or purple, or red and purple at the same time. Hard to tell. Shiny. I'm not the kind of Joe what believes in the woo-woo, but this thing gives me a tough run of the heebies and jeebies, while at the same time, kinda calling to me.
No, you're supposed to resist.
I really want to get my greedy private investigator paws on that crazily angled stone.
Touch it.
Ah,
Touch it.
but
Touch it.
not without.
Touch it
not
with your
without
fingers.
something.
I should pick it up first.
Wait, what? Really?
Touch it with
The-
your grubby investigatorial mitts.
We need something to wrap it up in. Maybe we can stuff it in a slipper.
Those hard-boiled fingers all over it.
We're gonna get marked, aren't we? We're gonna survive the ritual and get. I don't know. This is bad. This is bad.
I most certainly did not burst into cold black flames. So much for this numbskull cult credibility. It did feel, weird. Weird.
Now combine them together. Ow.
So he got the stone. Did not expire by touching it, but it feels so strange. Could this weird rock be of any use to me?
Combine them together.
I don't think we can.
It would almost fit, but it'd be too loose. I need
Dang
it
it.
firmly stuck in there.
Oh, go get some tar.
Ah.
Ow, please stop opening that up. It is very bright.
Tried to combine the flagpole with the starry stone, but it didn't stick. Right, because there is a hole at the center of the starry stone.
I feel like we're gonna use it to, like, zap cultists.
I can't just pick it up with my bare hands. Let's get this stick, sticky.
Oh, ew. Okay, so now we have the sticky flagpole. What? He made it to a hammer?
Sledgehammer. he's
it
gonna
a
use that to
sledgehammer?
bash through the wall.
Oh no! Cracked surface.
I need something stout and hefty and swung like mad to bring that wall to the ground.
I have a feeling we're gonna summon that monstrosity, the Haunter, by doing this. Whoa.
There's just one thing I want to say before I do it.
That you can give up essential liberty and obtain a little temporary safety. You deserve neither liberty nor safety, or freedom is what we do with what is done to us. Or those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Or the only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion.
Bottom one.
Really?
Yeah.
Want to say that?
Oh, yeah.
Hammer time!
Oh no! Chapter 3, Fishmouth. There's a ton of people around here.
Alright, you two, here we are. Ugh. Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yep, thanks. So, here we are, Kitty. Fishmouth. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do. Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
Finman's. Oh, there's tourist information. That's supposed to be the farmer and his
Yeah,
wife.
American Gothic.
Mm-hmm. The Citizens Brigade.
A couple of Fishmouthians. Looks like they're guarding that archway there. Hey, folks. Mind if I squeeze through?
We don't mind or nothing, stranger. We just strongly discourage it.
Strongly discourage it. Okay, I can respect that. So, can you let me through anyway?
We ain't shopping you. We just strongly discouraging it.
Well, it's easy, really. Each one of you just has to take one step, no, half a step in the opposite direction, and we're all happy.
We ain't stopping you, stranger, but we ain't moving either.
That's interesting.
Bob Olmstein.
Oh.
Bob Olmstein.
That ain't got nothing to do with anything.
All right, see you folks later.
Oh. Wait, did that just open
Yeah,
up?
it just opened up.
Could talk to the thug or at least observe him.
It's a thuggish-looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette.
Nope. Not going near that. A girl and her dog. Oh, look at that thing. Look at that dog.
It's
Your
a
cat.
kid and her dog, staring down at the water. Hey, kid.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Buzz. What's your name?
I'm Annie, Annie Pole. This is my doggy woggy Tad.
Nice to meet you, Annie and Tadpole.
Tadpole. Yeah, is that milk? Or, yeah, I want to ask, is everything okay with Tad? Because look at his eyes.
I mean, that's just a weird dog.
I've actually seen dogs with those eyes. The ones that seem to be poking out,
Yep.
out of their heads, about to fall off.
I mean,
Actually,
like most pugs.
Yeah, that's a condition amongst a lot of pugs and small dogs, is that a small knock and their eyeballs will fall out.
Is everything okay with Tad?
What do you mean?
Well, his eyes are,
Wide apart? Yeah, he just sees more that way. He sometimes misses things coming straight at him, but I keep an eye out for them.
that's nice of you. What are you drinking there, Annie?
Dolphin's milk. It's really good for you, very nutritious.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Dolphin's milk? How did they manage to get that? Wait. Why do we want the dolphin milk?
Because we have a thirst.
Hey, Annie. Think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
I would, but I might need to share it with Tad a bit later. See, he's really hungry, and my cousin's running really, really late. Oh, poor Tad.
Poor Tad. So he likes milk, huh?
Not really. He'd prefer a sandwich, but he'll have to settle for milk because it's all I've got.
Got it.
Ah, so we can trade it for a sandwich.
So, what you up to?
Just waiting for my cousin. She was supposed to show up a half an hour ago. It's not like her to be this late.
Uh-oh.
What's your cousin's name?
Priscilla,
Whoa! Really?
you know her?
Maybe. Well, hope she shows up real soon.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything's all right.
See ya, Annie.
Later, Buzz.
Oh, that's interesting. It's just his cousin to Priscilla. The purple light door.
There's an intense purple light shining through the window in this door.
Ooh, interesting. Well, this is the tourist information. You want to go there first?
Might
also,
as well.
notice that this lamp has the same symbol as the door.
Huh. Did you press spacebar to see what else you can interact with?
I mean, there's just buildings. Let's take a look at them.
Moldy old buildings receding into darkness, and everything smells horribly of fish and fish things. Ugh. Boy, am I glad to be here in Fishmouth.
Sarcasm is dripping from that
Not
statement.
really. I don't think she has an opinion.
There's a green light door, purple light door, sign above door. Tourist information.
It says Fishmouth Tourist Board, tourist information. Sounds useful, I guess.
What, is Kitty going over to Tad? No, she just clipped right through Tad.
Kitty can't read.
Yet.
Yet.
It's fine where it's at.
Yeah, I suppose we can't take it. Why don't we go see what the tourist room has? Oh, that's definitely a Fishmouthian.
There's a lot to take in this room.
But it's all on this. Huh. Disturbing paintings.
A cornucopia of
You should not be using words you don't know the meaning of.
a lot of creepy paintings, mostly fishing related.
And there's the symbols again. What, tentacles, anchors.
Oh, that
Creepy guy.
the tentacle is from Day of the Tentacle, I think.
Oh.
Fishermen, tentacles, barnacles, and greenish people? Okay. Not her type of art.
Right, she likes cubism.
Not my type of art.
Okay, what do we have here? Magnets? Floppy disks? Really? T-shirts? Coffee mugs? And a multi-tool looking thing.
Some kind of Fishmouth-themed fridge magnets. Magnets. How do they work? Kitty cares nothing for fridge decorations. Interactive guide on floppy disk. There's something you don't see every day. Must be nice to see CRC error again in this day and age. She can't read floppy disks. She can't read, period.
That's what you think.
I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast.
Hey, at least they're honest.
Also, is that a volcano or a nuclear bomb lamp?
It looks...
Or jellyfish lamp? Or I don't know. It's really interesting.
Appropriate.
I just don't know if I want to take any of these things.
It's a multi-tool looking thing. They've always intimidated me. Looks over sophisticated to me.
Multi-tool would be really useful to acquire, though.
I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk. They all say Fishmouth. Ew. I agree with the sentiment.
It's interesting. Most places like to highlight what makes them unique, what makes them glorious and historical or beautiful, but this place is rank and it smells really bad. What do you think? Hunter, are you asleep?
I was dozing a little bit. It's just so pleasant. Like, just the do.
Oh, poor Wander. It's been a long time since I've been at the controls. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I'm not used to it.
Oh, instead of an apple, he has a fish hook. Isn't that interesting? A liquor bottle.
Drink it.
What does it say on it?
It's a bottle of really fancy liquor. The label's almost peeled off it. Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor from under his nose, but I doubt he'll be missing the label on the bottle, right?
Exotic liquor. Oh,
No.
We'll probably be. Oh, a can of Dr. Fisher.
Oh, combine
Suspicious
them.
Cookie.
Put the exotic label on the
No
can.
reason to disguise this filth as exotic liquor.
Lies.
Nah, we'll probably have to find another potion bottle or something later. So
Or maybe
this-
we just need a reason to do it.
It's the clerk in charge of this tourist info point. He looks, sophisticated?
Kitty!
I'll leave you the pleasure of talking to him.
Hello!
Good evening, sir, and welcome to our info point. My name's William LQPW Watersworth, and I'm an official representative of the Fishmouth Tourist Board. What can I do for you today, sir?
Bob Olmstein.
Bob Olmstein.
No, sir. William LQPW Watersworth, for what it's worth.
Nice, evening we're having, huh?
Nice is not a notion commonly associated with Fishmouth. While the evening, per se, with its undeniable charm and pleasant temperature, would qualify as nice, we are in Fishmouth. Therefore, I submit that it's a horrendous evening.
Okay. I'm here to visit Fishmouth for a while.
If I may say so, sir, that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd... What? Did you just say horrible idea?
Why, of course. Fishmouth is a run-down, rotting, almost abandoned mockery of a town. Nothing to visit, the people are anything but hospitable, and we're really not accepting of strangers during this particular time of year.
I thought you represented the Fishmouth Tourist Board.
I do. You're a tourist, correct? Am I not informing you, sir? I do not see how this is confusing.
Notice he mentioned this time of year. Ah, yes. You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year.
You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year. Are you more accepting at other times?
No, not really. No.
Oh, I thought there was some special significance to this particular time, which is why they needed the Necronomicon. But no! Oh, there's asleep.
I should probably sit up. The thing is, like, I just closed my eyes and I'm just, like, listening, and it's not... I just, like, start zoning out a little bit. Because I was just imagining what the rest of, Fishmouths are. Or, sorry, Fishmouthians are. Because, like, he seems really friendly, weirdly enough, and I was expecting more of, like, the Innsmouthers from Sinking City.
Oh, well, remember, this is a completely different genre of game.
No, I know.
This is colorful, it's witty, it's a lot of fun. I mean,
Oh, we can't say Bob Olmstein to him anymore.
No. Let's see. Okay, I'll do this
Which
one.
part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
That's got to be this plaza here we're situated in for sure.
Really? What about the rest of the town?
Oh, just as horrible. No, even more horrible.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Well, then this isn't the most repugnant part of town if he's saying that the rest of town is worse than this.
Is it me, or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishmouth?
Oh, we only have the tourist's best interest at heart. The best thing a tourist can do in Fishmouth is not be one.
Be one what?
A tourist in Fishmouth.
Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Oh, sir, you might have misunderstood. It's not that we don't want you in Fishmouth. We don't really want anyone here. Ever.
Is that an economically sound attitude you guys are having as a community?
It is the will of the majority, sir.
Say, you've got these, welcoming gifts here.
Correctly, sir, the going away gifts, which we do encourage we do at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, what's on offer?
You may choose between 5 options, sir. A jolly good fridge magnet with the inscription, Fishmouth. Not even once. A letter T-shaped shirt that says, I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast. Horrible grammar, I know. A coffee mug reading, Fishmouth. Yeah. A Fishmouth Tourist Attractions interactive guide on floppy disk. There's really nothing to see, so no point in wasting DVDs on it. And finally, by far the most popular choice, the Fishmouth Multi-Tool. Opens anything, provides hints, helps solve puzzles, coerces people to reveal passwords, requires ceremony, shaving of head, stripping down to underwear, slight change of religion, 6-month-long vow of silence, and a little blood sacrifice. Very useful tool. Which one of the 5 shall it be, sir?
Multi-tool.
Wait, I know that the multi-tool is the one that they're definitely aiming you towards because it can do so much. At the same time, what was that about shaving your head, performing rituals? Is that part of becoming
details.
Innsmouther?
Random semantics. It sounds useful.
I can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
Oh,
That's
so
a promise.
do I just talk with him and then select the one I want? Is
Probably
that how
not.
it goes?
I assume we need to find a need for one of them.
About that going away gift.
I take it you've made a wise decision.
Do you feel that tremor? I'll have to see. No, I can't seem to choose one.
Never mind. Let's change subject.
As you wish, sir.
Be seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
So we can't choose one yet.
I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk.
Yeah, so we probably need to get a need for one of these first.
Mm-hmm. Alright, then I'll go this way. Yeah, we never came across a sandwich for her.
I think it's time to talk to the thug.
Yeah, we can talk with him or go in one of
I'm
the
not
other
sure I
doors.
want to mess with this particular local. Hello there, sir.
Buzz off.
Actually, funny thing about that.
I mean it, out-of-towner.
Okay.